It is. Yeah, now it is.
She wanted
Okay.
to make sure we were camera ready before she started.
Okay.
How are bar charts and Pareto charts related?
C.
C.
It's just
Yeah.
opposite. Yeah.
They're not opposite.
She
Well,
means
yeah.
in terms of how to do
One
data.
starts from the yeah. It's just
The
it's C.
smallest to the largest, yeah.
All right, so use the following information for the next three questions. We conclude that P is normally distributed if NP is greater than or equal to 10, and N is 1 minus P, and so on and so forth. What do you guys think? I don't really understand it.
Well, P stands for the true proportion because the P with the hat is the sample proportion.
I'll never forget that P with the hat. Sample proportion.
So then this is B.
Yeah.
B.
Perfecto. All right, so number 6 is obviously sample size.
Yeah. We'll be
Um,
studying this since chapter 1.
Yeah.
I've been studying this since chapter 0.
Oh, such a nerd.
Guys, my jokes may not be quite as funny right now. I'm a little tired, so
We're still laughing to make you happy, Cash. Don't worry.
you
That
guys,
is
you guys have the best pity laughs I've ever seen or
We
heard.
have what?
The best pity laughs. So you're just laughing to make me happy.
sorry.
Oh, you have nothing to apologize for. I'm flattered. All right, so if P is equal to 1/4, what is the smallest N that satisfies the requirement?
That one I don't know.
That one I don't know either. I would think it would be 4 though.
Because of the inverse?
Yeah.
It's a good thought. We can look it up. Let's see. Let me check online. Can somebody read the question to me, please?
If P equals 1/4, what is the smallest N that satisfies the requirement?
Thank you. Okay. Um,
6.
6? How'd you get 6?
I don't know. I typed it in.
And it worked?
We have an Excel spreadsheet for this. Well, I don't know this question before P, right?
Just for the applet. We have the applet right now.
We just have the normal probability applet.
Yeah. All right. Well, I honestly don't know how to do these.
Hold on, it's being slow. The site can't be reached. Never mind.
Wait, I think I found it. Let me just read it. I know number 8. If it helps.
You know number 8?
Yeah, the P with the hat, the mean of the P with the hat equals P. It's on the
Right,
book.
so it's 0.4, 0.4.
Yeah.
Giovanna, you're a scholar.
Not at all. I wish. And the standard deviation of P with the hat, the formula is square root of P times 1 minus P divided by N. So let me put this.
So let me see. I need a calculator.
Yeah. So let me calculate the thing.
Yeah.
So P times 1 minus P.
So we're just gonna skip number 7 then.
For a while, yeah. And I'll see if I can find.
Is it, did you get 0.01?
I got 0.1.
Are you sure it's not 0.01?
Hey,
Let's see.
read the formula off one more time, please.
What's that?
The formula?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the square root of 0. P.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to do the square root. Sorry.
It's okay.
Never
So
mind
square
then.
root of P times 1 minus P in parentheses, and then divided by N. That is 24.
Okay, and
Huh? You're being cut off for me. I got 0.1.
When I do the square root, I get 0.1. I forgot the square root.
Okay, for this one, it's 0.3.
For 10?
Yeah.
Yes.
For 11.
For 10 is 0.3?
No.
Yeah.
Because
8 was
P,
the mean. We need,
yeah.
what is P? So you need to know the square root.
Wait. Oh, yeah, you're so right. So sorry.
It's the standard deviation. Right?
Yeah, that's, The square root is the standard deviation. P is the
0.3, which is the population proportion.
Mean of P with the head is equals P, so.
Right.
But the P, only P.
Okay, so P equals X divided by N. So
it'd be 30. No, it'd be 3. It'd be 3. No,
Yeah.
wait, X is 35. Isn't it?
okay, so Brittany's batting average is 0.3. We want to determine the probability that she will get more than 35 hits in her next 100 bats. So we actually need a Z score.
Wait, we need the Z score for this?
Okay, so we configure the standard deviation of the P hat because we have P
Okay, that one is the standard deviation. It's 0.0458, 2575.
It's
Zero
what?
point, so 0.046.
Is p hat or is that the z-score?
That's
That's the standard deviation, yeah.
Okay, so for the p hat, it's
So 0,
the
0, 4.
total 100.
So 0.046.
Yeah.
I think 10 is 0.35.
Yeah, because you just did pretty much all you did there was 35 divided by 100, right?
Correct. Because that's what, when I was watching the video, he said that the p hat equals your quantity divided by the total.
And so I thought it was supposed to be x minus the n. I mean, not x divided by n. And so the x would be the given number and the n would be the sample size, which is 100.
Yeah, and she's got 35 hits.
So I'm saying you gave the right answer. The explanation you gave, I thought, was another explanation.
Okay.
So what is P 3.5?
Yeah, it's 0.35.
Oh, 0.35.
And 11 was
Yeah.
0.046.
Yeah.
Yeah, 0.046, yeah.
Okay. And then this is where we need the z-score. So then it's 30.
Pasha. One sec. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so yeah, so 11 was 0.046 score, so we're gonna need the applet here. Or actually, is it the same formula that we used before? How do we get the z-score on this one?
To get the z-score, you're doing value minus mean divided by standard deviation. So it's the p hat minus the p divided by the p hat standard deviation.
Okay, so p hat minus z. So let me.
0.35 minus 0.3.
So 0.05
0.35
divided
minus
by what?
Divided by the square root. Divided by the square root of 0.3 times 1 minus 0.3 divided by 100.
I thought you said it was the p hat minus the p divided by the standard deviation.
Yeah, but the standard deviation is p times 1 minus p divided by sample size with the square root.
No, but I'm saying we have the standard deviation already.
Yes, but you have to divide it. So see if it comes up to the same answer.
So, okay, well, my answer that I have is 1.08.
And when I did it the other way, I have 1.0911.
Okay, so
I don't have anything.
So let's go with yours first.
Yeah.
And then we'll try yours.
Yeah.
So we'll have yours saved somewhere then. So my exact one is 1.087 if we're rounding up.
Right.
Okay, so next, what is the probability that Brittany will hit at least gets at least 35 hits and the next 100 bats?
This is where you need the normal probability applet.
Okay. All right. Hey, Gio.
What's up?
Sorry to ask again. I'm opening this up. Could you give me that formula one more time? I'm writing it down this time.
Yeah. It's p. So it's the square root in all of it. In all of the formula is a huge square root of p times 1 minus p, in parentheses, the 1 minus p, divided by n.
Okay, so 1 p's in parentheses divided by n.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
How do we calculate the 13 again?
How do you calculate what?
13?
13 is the z-score. So you're using the normal probability applet and inputting 1.087. And then you get the probability with highlighting just the lower half, the lower third. And it comes to 0.139. It's actually 0.1385, but it's 0.139.
Okay.
Because you'd put the 1.087. So now, let me do this, because just in case 12's wrong, I want to see what 13 would be with the other one. So that makes it 1.
Okay.
Just in case.
I'm almost done here. Give me 1 sec. Okay, so for number 14, I got 0.011.
Yeah, I got the same too.
0.011.
Yeah. Only 2 more questions.
Then we have to go back to figure 7.
Yeah, ooh, that's true. Let me see if I can find the number 7 now.
I thought 7 was supposed to be a holy number. It is not being holy to us right now.
It is not. Dang it.
If it was 6, I would understand, but it's 7, so I don't.
I don't appreciate you swearing in front of me, Giovanna. Okay, now.
Hey, it's because I said I know number 6. That's what I meant, okay?
Need the light on this time. What? Leave the light on this time.
I'm sorry about that. That's not intentional.
I'm dark enough. They can't really see me with the lights off.
I love you.
Me too. My wife turned off the lights while I was on the call with you guys, and my first thought was, well, I'm practically invisible now.
When did this happen?
It was like 5 minutes ago. She came in to grab something and she left, and it's just out of habit. She turned off the light. And so I'm just like, babe, I need the light on. But the reason I need the light on is because, well, I was invisible. Light off. So.
That's funny. I cannot find the 7. Okay, let's...
Which one are you currently working on, Laura?
Well, I'm trying to figure out 15.
15. Okay, and so let me see here. And so you're using normal probability applet for figuring out the percentage for number 16 then, correct? What is the
Right.
probability that survey results?
Well, what's your z-score for 15?
So you use the z-score for 15, plug that into the normal probability applet, and that gives you the probability, correct?
No. What's your z-score for 15? What's the number?
I don't have it yet. Can I like see what you're doing? Is that okay?
You can, but it's not going to make any difference. So, so on this, it says that getting less than 50% of the votes. So I'm going to say that 50% of the votes is the, well, 0.52 standard deviation, because we need to know what the mean is. What's the population mean?
Mm-hmm.
If the true proportion of the people who support the political candidate is P equals 0.52 and N is 2,000 people, we want to determine the probability that the results of the survey will suggest the candidate is losing the election, getting less than 50% of the votes. So the standard deviation is 0.11, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then are we taking 0.52, subtracting 0.5, and divided by 0.011? And that gets our z-score, which would be 1.18.
So what you did 0.52, subtracted 0.5, and then you divided it by what now?
By the square root, which is the 0.011.
Okay.
The standard deviation. Divided by the standard deviation, which is the 0.011.
Okay. And that gives you the 1.18.
1.81, it's 1.818. So then when I put it in the probability.
Can you mirror your screen for that one, please?
Hold on just a second, let me. So on, let me. So on my normal probability, then I would put it in here because they're losing. But are you doing the whole thing or just that quarter?
So let me look at the question. I don't know. So what is the probability that the survey results show that the candidate is losing even though the true P equals 0.52? And so you're trying to figure out if we need to use either just the last end or the whole thing, correct?
Correct. So if you do 0.52, whoops, let me see. Can you see where I'm typing on the document?
Yeah.
I can see it.
So then if you do that and this, and then you're dividing, so you're getting, for that one, you're getting an equal of 2. And then you would divide that by your standard deviation, which is 0.011.
Wait. So 0.52 minus, sorry, let's see,
Because-
0.52 minus 0.5 is equal to 0.02 divided by 0.011. Where are you getting that? The last part.
That's your standard deviation of the pi hat, or the p hat.
I know the standard deviation is 0.011, but where are you getting the 0.2 from?
So it says 50%.
Oh, okay.
That's what
And so
I would.
Wouldn't 50% be 0.5 though?
It is 0.5.
You
So
have 0.2 in there.
no, you're subtracting because your p is 0.52 minus 0.5.
Oh, okay, never mind. 0.0. Okay, I see where you're coming from now. That's just the total, the difference between 0.52 and. Okay, cool, understood.
Yeah, so that's your value minus your mean.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it needs to be 0.5 minus 0.52. So if it's 0.5,
Does that make it negative?
yeah, it would make it a negative.
So you'd have negative 0.02.
2 divided by 0.011.
Oh, I see what you're doing. You're doing that because of it's losing.
Right. So then it would be a minus 1.18.
For the z-score?
Yeah.
Minus 1.818.
Mm-hmm. See, I just get confused back in here.
Why are we using the negative?
Because it's a losing. Because
The
it's showing
value minus the mean.
Oh, okay.
And then the because the mean is 0.52. I'm going to put minus 1.818. And this would be 0.303.
0.0345.
Yeah. I lost where I was. 3, 4. So it'd be 0.35, right?
0.035.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we'll probably get them all wrong, but.
And I cannot find self.
Okay, so 7 again is, if p equals 1/4, what is the smallest n that satisfies the requirement?
I looked the entire book.
So quick heads up, guys. I got 100%. So number
What
7
did you
is
put in
40.
7?
40.
N is 40, 40?
Yeah. P, it's 40. 40. That is a great question. I guessed. Because didn't you say 40 initially? Or did you say 4?
I said 4.
Oh, well, I guess I misheard you and guessed. Yeah.
Okay, so you got 100%?
Yep.
Okay, so that means that 3 was C. 4
So
is
let me see. Number 3.
C.
Number 3 is C.
4 is C.
4 is D, as in Delta.
No, there's only 3.
Oh, well, yeah, it's the last one. Can we just say we're both right? No.
5 is B,
5 is
true
yes.
proportion.
Yeah, it is.
6 is sample size.
Yes, it is.
And then 7, you did 40, 40.
Uh-huh.
8 is 0.4.
Yep.
9 is 0.10.
Yep. Actually, 9 is 0.1.
Yeah.
So, same thing, but yeah.
10 is 0.35.
Yep.
11 is 0.046.
11 is, yep.
And 12 is 1.087.
Uh-huh.
13 is 0.139.
Yep.
14 is 0.011.
Yep.
15 is minus 1.818 or a positive 1.818.
It's minus.
Okay. And then 16 is 0.035.
Yeah.
Okay.
Misunderstandings make the world go round.
Now we just got to figure out what we're going to do for our exam, for our tests, for our
How about we do
research.
the sock thing?
Huh?
How about we do that sock thing?
The sock?
Yeah.